Hello and welcome to Mzansi Stories Recap. I am back yet again reviewing one of your Mzansi favorites soapies, and in this video we are reviewing umkhokha the case. Now the opening scene we're going to Thandani zethu uDelfa benozodwa. Again, Udefa benozodwa. I think Uzodwa is being more appreciative to Udefa for keeping the promise. Kesana, isithembiso sokuthi uzomuthanda aphinde amenze umfazi wakhe. They do acknowledge ukuthi their journey had challenges, and it was definitely not easy to overcome those challenges. However, Uzodwa is more appreciative. Even Udilfa himself, he is more thankful and grateful that at the end of the day they are together. Uzodwa also says that one of the most hardest years of her life is the years when they were apart. She does say that every day she used to think about Udilfa. There was no single day that goes by without thinking about Udilfa. Guys, I know Ugutu Umamzobe is a horrible person. I know Ugutu Umamzobe is not even capable of being human. However, Uzodwa, no ways. Uzodwa is no saint, Kasana. She is definitely no saint. The fact that she was accommodated by Utenjiwe and she used to Sabawela, her sister's husband, what does that make her? What does it make her? You cannot accommodate someone and the very same person is Sabawelling your husband. Where's your sister? No ways. I don't understand why is it people think that Uzodwa is a saint in this whole thing. Uzodwa is just as evil as Utenjiwe. Come to think of it, I do not trust them anymore because Uzibuse is also no saint at all. And Udilfa as well, okay? Udilfa, I mean, I don't know why people think Ubufebe it's something minor, it's something that should be overlooked, it's something that we shouldn't stress about, okay? Udilfa, I mean, it's unspeakable, okay? He cannot go from one sister, from another sister to sister, and it's like it's nothing has ever happened, okay? And you all wonder why Umamzobe is the way that she is. Umamzobe, I think, more than anything, she was betrayed by people that she loved and trust in her life, and those people must be Umvelase. You all remember that Umvelase did impregnate Umamzobe and deny the pregnancy and never even acknowledge Ulontuzana Umlungisi. Yes, Umlungisi was a troubled child who turned the church / party, However, he was troubled, he was troubled. His father denied him. His mother was never there for him. The worst thing that you can do for a child after denying their paternity is to also kill them, because that's legit what Umvelase did kumlungisi. So I think Umamzobe was just let down by people in life. Honestly, guys, people will change the way you think, you view. Like, people just have a way of changing you. If you were a good person, people have a way of changing you to be a bad person. If you were a bad person, I don't know. Maybe people do have a way of changing you to be a good person again. I do not know. But I do know Gutsu Umamzobe was somehow changed. Though, one thing that I don't understand about Umamzobe is that, okay, fine, Umvelase did her dirty, okay? But however, she ended up finding this good man called Udilfa. I just don't understand why she couldn't let go of the grudge that she had of Umvelase, Because for me, Umamzobe also strikes me as if she was still in love with Umvelase, and I don't even understand how Umamzobe ended up going to the same church, like, why couldn't she just move on, get a husband, convince her husband to go to the different church and all that, But Kesana, it strikes me as if Mamzobe just had this strong delusional feeling about Umvelase. Meanwhile, Utilfa I mean, I do have feelings. Like he is just not a good man and all that. However, he tries for Uzobi. So sometimes, sometimes he does have the thing yokuthi yazini uzodwa umfazi wami, not uzodwa umamzobe umfazi wami, because he even went there kwamvelase mara yazi umamzobe naye delusional. The fact that she moved in the Mvelase mansion, like, it makes her delusional. It makes her dululu. Anyway, Udilfa goes there, right? Goes to Mvelase's mansion and tries again to convince Umamvelase ukuthi lalela Mamzobe, I think what you are doing is wrong. I think you know very well that you are not the right person to be in charge of the church, let alone to be umkhululi. You are not related to the Mvelases and all that. I think you should just accept before things get worse, Of course, umamzobe ke delusional, dululu, ihlala ngayo idululu. She denies ever being bent by Umvelase. She denies ever Umvelase not wanting her to be umkhululi. If anything, she says that there are people who do not want to see her in power. There are people who are threatened by a woman being a leader, and Yena, she will not back down. And I just feel like Udilfa, I mean, he did what he could. He did what he could. He went there, tried to convince his wife, what you're doing, it's not right. It will not end well for you. Yegela amantu bangamvelase baphathe isonto labo. However, uzobito. Hi, sonke siyamazi ke guysini, sonke siyamazi when it comes to delusional, not her praying to Umvelase. Like uthandaza kanjani umuntu wambulala. How do you acknowledge the fact that Umvelase have a power of maybe answering your prayers or anything like that if you are the one who killed Umvelase, So definitely Umamzobe unedululu. Unedululu, and more than anything, she does need help. Like, she needs professional help. She just needs to child to go and admit herself in a mental health hospital, because girl, she legit suffers from delusional. She suffers from delusional. But again, I was talking about Dilfa's character here. I mean, yes, him moving from one sister to another, for me, it just makes him a horrible, horrible human being. However, he tries to be there for Umamzobe. Umamzobe is an impossible person, for you to be there, okay? If Umamzobe, because I never thought, Kesana, whoever in their right mind thought Umamzobe will ever turn against Ukabsile. So I've never ever thought Umamzobe will ever turn against Ukabsile, but Umamzobe have turned against Ukabsile. So if Umamzobe can turn against Ukabsile, that just should tell you how dululu Mamzobe is. While in another scene, we do see ukuthi kena umthembu seems to be coming for Ukabsile. Ukabsile of lately, she seems like she's not sleeping well. She's not getting enough sleep. She's just not herself of lately, And Unoluntu tries to be there for Ukabsile. Obviously, Ukabsile pushes Unoluntu away. One thing about Ukabsile, I mean, right now she's currently going through it, but it's very hard to sympathize with her, to be sympathetic to Ulontuzana, Ukabsile. Because girl rude, like, she is so rude, okay? She's like so rude. One thing about Ukabsile, you will not even sympathize with her. Like, she makes it impossible to sympathize with her. because you just like, okay, Gabi, I'm trying, bro. I want to understand. I want to be like, you were young and Umamzobe took advantage of you and then. But why are you rude? Why are you rude? However, this time around, she surprised me when Undota found her sleepwalking, and Undota is asking Gutaibo Kapsile, why are you sleepwalking? Because Ukapsile was just 5 to drowning. She almost stepped to the pool and drowned. But luckily, she was seen by Undota. So Undota here is asking consent about Ukapsile. Gabi, why are you sleepwalking? And Ukapsile is like, I'm sleepwalking again. Undota is like, what do you mean you're sleepwalking again? Have you been sleepwalking before? Well, Ukapsile does say, yo, Ndota, I have done horrible things in my life. I'm not a good person. I don't even want to tell you what I've done. And da 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 and da 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 da. Undota is just like, you will forever be my little sister, Kesana. I don't care what you think you have done. I don't care what you think, whether you think you're a horrible person or what. You will forever be my younger sister. And right now, I do see you are troubled. You need to tell me what are you going through so that I can find a way to help you. Right? Kapsile is just like, no ways. There is no one who can help me. Not even Jesus himself can come and help me. I feel like uluntusana umvelase uyangipokela, and I don't think I can be helped at this point. I feel like umvelase uyangipokela and I cannot even be helped at this point, and then ulontusana again Undota, tries to make Ukapsile to feel comfortable and be like, Kapsile, you know that you can trust me, you know that you can tell me anything that you want to tell me. Why do you think umvelase uyakupokela? So Ukapsile again, I end up telling Undota, I was not expecting Ukapsile to tell Undota, to open up to Undota the way that Ukapsile to open up to Ukapsile the way that she has opened up to Ulontuzana Gundota. However, Ukapsile opened up to Undota and told Undota Uguti she is responsible for the death of Umvelase. She was sent by Umamzobe to go and finish up Umvelase using poison. She says that's not even all. When Uspamantla was getting married, Umamzobe asked Uguti Ulontuzana Ukapsile to finish up Ngospamantla. However, Ukapsile couldn't, because she says that on that day she got burnt. And also she says that Umamzobe also invited Uspamandla and Ulontuzana Umabusi to have lunch in her house, and their food was poisoned. However, nothing happened to both of them. Instead, a cow died during the time. And then when they went and consult, isangoma sathi inyanga ifile, because, or rather inkomo ifile instead of ukuthi kufe Umvelase himself. And also she confesses about the baby ukuthi actually umntwana bebezama ukuthi bayamcufa lana umntwana kaMabusi. Unfortunately kwenzeke imistake kwashona oka nokubongwa. Undoda naye uyasho ukuthi hayi Kapsile ngeke baba, iheavy phela le ndaba ngitshela yona, iheavy lokhu kwangempela. uKapsile uthi, why would I lie though, why would I lie? And Undoda is like, you do understand, because I have to take steps further, I have to tell other people because iheavy, and uKapsile is like, yazini izwa ngama ngithi uMamzobe uyathakatha uMamzobe, and I wouldn't even want to take this thing any further. Ngifuna nje ukuthi ihlale phakathi kwami nawe siyi-2 singayisi ndawo. But Undoda uthi, no Kapsile, I am failing to just keep this between us. We definitely need to take this further, So uNokubonga naye is having his own things, he's fighting. uNokubonga is fighting her own demons on the other side. Nokubonga is just not well as well, she is fighting her demons. She is not herself, and she, however, thinks ukuthi umvelase uyampoyela naye, she's just like, no, this can't be. It just cannot be it. Umvelase, I am sure, I'm convinced ukuthi umvelase uyangpoyela. It cannot, it cannot be, but she tried to reach uSibusiso, so unfortunate ifone kaSibu imse ku voicemail, and she's just like, Sibu, ngiyakhumbula lokwa ngempela Sibu dameni, like, you do not understand how much I miss you. I truly miss you, but unfortunately, I feel sorry for Nokubonga, I really do, because unlike uKabsile, who have abondoda bonoluntu, so many people who cares so much about uKabsile, uNokubonga is isolated. She is by herself. She really has no one who cares about her, like absolutely no one. Obviously her mother has proven to be evil, and like, things are just not looking up for uNokubonga at all, And in the next scene, we do see them Velases, So uMamzobe Mamzobe mari dululu idlala ngaye, period. uMamzobe has said it ukuthi she is going to fight them Velases, since she is the one who was appointed legally to be the future next Mkhululi. So therefore, the Mvelases also have found a lawyer and said that, no, man, we need to do something about Umamvelase. We need to deal with Umamvelase accordingly, right? So their lawyer also is just not providing so much help about Ulontuzana, about dealing with Umamvelase. She does say, however, Umamvelase does have a will. Unless I try to fight in courts, the will is forged, I think there is nothing much that can be done about Umamvelase. This angers Umanzimande, calling the lawyer useless. Guys, I don't know, maybe this is acting. In real life, you will never call someone useless and they keep calm. I don't care whether you're paying me millions or what. You will never call someone useless in real life and they keep calm. So the fact that this lawyer is being like perfectly calm with being called useless, you can just tell anyway, uLontuzana again, the lawyer does advise them, because you know what, I think you guys should gather anything that you can. Even me, I'll try to look for loopholes that can be used against Umamzobe. But in the meanwhile, taking this to court will drag and all that, However, uMamvelase uvele wanyukela ushukela, not uMamvelase uManzimande, uvele wanyukela ushukela, and wavele nje watshela ilawyer ukuthi lalela ke but awungxekele, awenze ngathi uyangishiftela, awenze ngathi unginikeza space, because clearly you do not know your work. You don't know your work. There is no way you're going to tell me that uManzimande, uMamzobe could be our Mkhululi, could be our legal Mkhululi. There is no way, never. We're not going to allow that. If you're not going to be willing to fight for us and make sure Umamzobe does not even see the daylight of being Mkhululi, if you're not willing to do so, please, you are fired. So it seems like they are not going to take the option of going to fight Umamzobe in court, since obviously their lawyer did not do much for them. And we all know, Gutipela, the will that Umamzobe have, it is forged, okay? Maybe it's going to be too difficult to prove that it's forged. I feel like right now, the only option that them Velases have is to go and find Unompendulo, who just wants money, okay? With Unompendulo, things are so simple and they are so easy. All you need to do is to offer her money, and then girl writes, and she's just gonna be in the Muthembu's side only if she is offered imali kesana lami. Anyway, this definitely does bring us to the end of the video. If you do love and enjoy this review, please do give this video a huge thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one. Till then, please do stay blessed.